Hello, sparkling ones, and welcome. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I've been thinking for a while now that I need to do a cleanse. And I thought, this would be so much more fun if I got my tribe together. And we did it all together. So thank you. Thank you for joining me. You should be extremely proud of yourself if you've already decided and committed to participating in this Let's Cleanse Together focus group. We have a very special community of people who are going to go through this experience with us. So I want you to realize that you're not alone. We're going to be here for one another, and we're going to provide support and love throughout the entire process and, of course, beyond. So I'm going to encourage all the participants to stay positive and to remember that there's no stupid questions or comments. We're all here to learn, even me. I certainly don't know it all, and I'm looking forward to learning from all of you too. So before we get started, let's see, I've been having a little technical difficulties here. Okay, here we go. So before we get started, I have to mention this, and please note that it applies to everything that I'll be sharing. It's the official FDA disclaimer. It states that these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. So now that we have that covered, so our first assignment for the first week is going to be to write down our goals for this experience. This shouldn't be a wish list, but rather our be-all, end-all goal. This is an outcome that you will achieve, and there's not going to be any excuses, no circumstances, no reasons that are going to prevent you from accomplishing this feat. So ask yourself, what will you achieve? Be very specific as possible, because this is going to become a regular exercise during our experience together. Some of the questions that you'll want to answer is, how will I feel once I've accomplished my goal? Another good question is, what fun activities will I now be able to incorporate in my life? And then, how does this goal impact the people around me? And another good question is, why am I so motivated to achieve this goal? This is an exercise for you, but I hope that you're willing to share it. I hope that you'll feel free to post your goals and the answers to these questions on our Facebook page on day one. That way, we'll all be able to cheer you on, and you never know how far-reaching your words are going to be, because there's a very good chance that it's going to help to motivate someone else in the group to achieve their goals too. So I'm going to start by telling you one of my goals, and it's to feel more energetic. I am so tired of being tired. I've recently had some hormonal issues, and I feel like I've been put through the ringer, and that somebody squeezed all the juice of life out of me. And I'm sure, like all of you, I have too much to do. Like, I'm busy, so many responsibilities that I don't have time to be tired, right? So I'm hoping that this cleanse will clean out all the toxins that are weighing me down and give me some super fuel, because I need it. Okay, so you have until March 1st to answer these questions. I can't wait to hear them all. Write them down. Start thinking about what your goals are. Answer those questions. That'll give you a good basis for the start of this cleanse. Okay, in order to have a certainty that you've accomplished your goal at the end of the month, it's important to know where you're beginning the process, right? So I want you to spend a few minutes and write down where you are today and in the following areas that we're going to talk about as it pertains to cleansing your life. So we're going to talk about your health, your home, your family, and your self-esteem. You might even want to take a picture of the areas above, the areas that we're going to be talking about. So if it's your home, what area of your home do you feel like needs to be cleansed? And if it's a picture of yourself and your health, how you're doing now, that would be a good starting point. And that'll give you a baseline that you can begin, where you can begin, and then you'll be able to see how far you've actually traveled when you're working within the group. And you'll have before and after pics, which is actually pretty cool at the end of the month to see where you were and then where you are. In addition, this focus group has 4 major components that we're going to experience. On week number 1, we're going to cleanse our personal health. Week number 2, we're going to cover cleansing our home. So we'll get a head start on that spring cleaning. Week number 3, we're going to cleanse our family's health. And week number 4, we're going to cleanse our mind. We're going to go internal and work on cleaning up the inside of us. So again, I want to encourage you to comment on the group page. Your enthusiasm is always welcome, but we also hope that you'll feel free to post any questions. There's no dumb questions or concerns, so that we can assist each other, because I assure you, I'll be doing the cleanse right along with you. And as I mentioned, I certainly don't know everything, but I believe that together we're going to achieve more. So I hope that you'll be active participants. The more you participate and the more productive this group is going to be, the more people give their 2 cents. We would love your 2 cents. So commit now to being all in. All in. Okay. So let's get started. I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going to happen in week 1. Before we get started, I just want to give you an idea of what to expect during our time together. First of all, my plan, as I mentioned, is to have a weekly webinar this month with the purpose of touching base on how we're doing and discuss any challenges that we might be having, share our successes and tips of what's working for you, and to help prepare for the upcoming week. I've tentatively scheduled them for Wednesdays at 7 p.m., but as I mentioned, if the majority prefer it on a different day of the week where most could participate live, just let me know. Again, no worries if you're not able to attend in person all 4 weeks. I'll be recording the webinars and posting the link in the Facebook group. So you can always log in at a later time and play catch up. You're also welcome to ask questions and leave your comments on the Facebook group. However, this is a private group, so only those participating in the cleanse will have access to the group. So if you know of anyone that you'd like to join us or who you think you want as a partner in this cleanse, then I'd like to ask you to not share the link to the videos. Instead, please have them register. They're welcome to join us anytime during the 4 weeks, even if they missed the first week and they decide the second or the third week that they want to join us. Ask them to register, because as I mentioned, all of these are going to be recorded, so they'll have access to all the posts and all the notes and all the comments and also the webinars on the Facebook group page. Okay, so what will the 4 weeks consist of? Well, week 1, as I mentioned, is cleanse our personal health. So during this week, I'm going to introduce you to doTERRA's Cleanse and Restore Kit, which is a complete health system to get your body on track for transformation. I'm also going to share a handful of recipes and resources to make clean eating easier. But I believe that this is an integral part of the personal health cleanse. So I'm going to describe in greater detail in a few minutes about the Cleanse and Restore Kit. On week 2, we're going to talk about cleansing our home. So during this week, I'm going to share a variety of do-it-yourself products and home protocols to make your home toxin-free. Because many people don't realize that the ingredients in their day-to-day home products are actually filled with chemicals that can have really bad potential long-term harmful causes. And so we're going to talk about some do-it-yourself products that we can prepare right at home that are natural and safe. On week 3, we're going to talk about cleansing our family. During this week, I'm going to share a variety of products and protocols that are going to support the health of your family, from bath and beauty products to natural support for seasonal threats and everything in between. Your whole family is going to be able to live happily without the lurking toxins that we have around us all the time. And we may even include some information for our 4-legged furry family members. Okay, that's week 3. On week 4, we're going to be talking about cleansing our mind. I'm really looking forward to this week because I need to get all that good out of my brain. So during this week, we're going to dig into safe and effective ways to handle stress, as well as strategies that are going to take your self-esteem to a new level in order to live the type of lifestyle that we all desire, right? So this month really has the potential to be a major turning point for us on all sorts of different levels. The key will be to stay committed, right, throughout the entire process and to take action daily, one step at a time. But we also want to have fun. So I don't want this to be a drudge. I don't want you to feel like, I'm doing a cleanse. We don't want it to be that. We want it to be fun. So let's figure out how to make cleansing fun so we do it more often. We hope that you'll use all of the resources provided, and of course, most important, believe in yourself, because I believe in you and I believe that we can do this. We can do this. Okay, so as I mentioned, I want to discuss the doTERRA Cleanse and Restore Kit because I believe that it's an absolute must on our journey to creating optimal health in our life. This slide showcases how to use each product throughout the 30-day process with extraordinary benefits. The products included are the doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is the first one there on the list. It's one of doTERRA's most popular products. It's like a multivitamin full of essential nutrients, metabolic benefits, powerful antioxidants, and it's designed to help promote energy, health, and as the name says, lifelong vitality. So of course, we need to include that in the kit. And I can personally vouch for these vitamins. They're amazing. And the wonderful thing is that they're so good that doTERRA stands behind them 100%. They're guaranteed that if you try them for a month and you decide you don't like them or that they don't do anything for you, you can return the empty bottles and they'll refund your money. But I can assure you, they haven't had to refund anybody's money yet. So that's how good they are. So I recommend that you try this, even if you don't get the kit, and you decide that the Cleanse and Restore Kit isn't something that you're ready to invest in. I would tell you, take a chance, try the vitamins for a month. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Other item on the list is the Zendocrine soft gels. These are made with a powerful blend of essential oils, which help to cleanse the body of harmful free radicals, while also supporting the functions of a healthy liver, which of course we all know is very important for our liver to be healthy. The chief danger of free radicals comes from the damage that they can do when they react with important cellular components such as DNA or the cell membrane. Not sure if you know, but the cells may function poorly or die if this occurs. So to prevent free radical damage, the body has a defense mechanism, a system of antioxidants, but sometimes we don't have enough. And antioxidants are very intimately involved with the prevention of cellular damage and are the common pathway for cancer, aging, and a variety of diseases. So it's important for us to make sure that we have the appropriate levels of antioxidants, and the Zendocrine will help us with that. There's also the Zendocrine detoxification complex, and that's a proprietary blend of whole food extracts in an enzyme delivery system that supports healthy cleansing and filtering functions of the liver, the kidneys, the colon, the lungs, and the skin. Also included are doTERRA. It's an enzyme complex. It's a blend of whole food enzymes and supporting cofactors that help to strengthen the body. It's production of enzymes, which is important in the process of healthy digestion of food nutrients and to cellular metabolism of nutrients and energy. So it helps us to digest our food and to metabolize our food and turn it into energy. So that's important. And then we get into the GX Assist, which helps to cleanse your GI tract. And it prepares it to receive the PB Assist with a combination of essential oils that are therapeutic grade. Now the PB Assist is a prebiotic fiber and a probiotic microorganism in a double-layer vegetable capsule. It delivers 6 billion CFUs of active probiotic cultures and soluble prebiotic fructose oligosaccharides. I don't even know if I said that right. But they encourage friendly bacterial growth. Now, probiotics are live bacteria and yeast that are good for your health, especially in your digestive system. We usually think of bacteria as being something bad that causes diseases, but our bodies are full of bacteria, both good and bad. And so probiotics are the good bacteria or the helpful bacteria because it helps to keep our gut healthy. And antibiotics, which at one time or other we've all taken, are a major culprit in ruining our system. And so it's important to take probiotics regularly. The other item in the Cleanse and Restore kit is our DDR Prime soft gels. They're a blend of essential oils in a soft gel form that help to protect the body against oxidative stress to cellular DNA. So it's protecting your DNA. It provides antioxidant protection and supports a healthy response to stresses, to our cellular stressors or things that are stressing our cells. The next thing in the kit is, of course, lemon essential oil. Very important. It's cleansing, it's purifying, it's invigorating. Properties make it one of the most versatile oils. If you know anything about essential oils, you know lemon essential oil is amazing. That's part of this kit. And it's the top selling oil that doTERRA has, and it's obvious because it has so many good things that it does. And then last on the list is a recommendation to add to the Cleanse and Restore Kit. It's not part of the Cleanse and Restore Kit, but if it's something that you wanted to add, the Slim and Sassy Trim Shake is doTERRA's, it's like a convenient weight management shake mix. So if that's something that you're interested in, not only cleansing, but also to help manage your weight, then in addition to the Cleanse and Restore Kit, I would add one of the Slim and Sassy Trim Shakes. They have them in several flavors. I believe chocolate, vanilla. I think they have a new orange flavor. And what you do is you blend it with water or non-fat dairy, or like yogurt or something. You can mix it with almond milk, rice milk, soy milk, and it can be used as part of a weight loss strategy of reducing your daily caloric intake and burning fat stores through exercise. So that's the Cleanse and Restore Kit. Let me know if any of you have questions on this kit or on any of the items that are included on this kit. And if you want me to help you get started with this program, I'd be happy to assist with that also. This system is what I'm going to be using during the 30 days. I've tried some of the items individually, but I'm looking forward to using them in this protocol since they're really made to work together for this purpose. So I've tried the vitamins and I've taken DDR Prime and I've done the probiotic, but following the program that they've put together for the Cleanse and Restore Kit for 30 days, I'm looking forward to seeing how it's going to work out. So hope you can join me. And if you'd like to, of course, I'd like to remind you that it's not necessary for this 30-day cleanse for you to purchase the Cleanse and Restore Kit. This, of course, I highly recommend it because it's really the foundation for health and something that we should be doing at least twice a year, right? We maintain our cars and take them for regular checkups and change the oil and get a tune-up, and really we should be doing that for our own bodies too. So if you're interested in the Cleanse and Restore Kit, please let me know. I'd be happy to help you get that, but totally not necessary to participate in this 30-day cleanse. Okay, so on day 2 of the cleanse, we're going to provide you with 7 recipes for smoothies, because we found that starting the day with a smoothie is an awesome way to start the day. It's one of the greatest things that you can do for yourself if you use this as your first meal of the day. Begin with a smoothie. And the reason for that is because it's the best way to get your daily allowance of fruits and vegetables. They're quick, easy, fun, and delicious. Kids love them. It supports your digestion. It's fantastic if you're on a weight loss journey. And it helps you to achieve your health and wellness goals. They're packed with energy, all the fruits and vegetables that are compacted in one smoothie. It helps to reduce cravings. Of course, they never get boring because there's so many varieties of smoothies that you can use. And they're also fun to share with others. So that's what this whole cleanse is about, right? Let's cleanse together. So we're able to make smoothies and share them with our family or our friends. And let's do this together. So some of the amazing smoothies that we'll be sharing are the Strawberry Banana Blast. This one has coconut milk, bananas, strawberries, vanilla trim shake, Terra greens, that's doTERRA's brand of kind of like a superfood, lime essential oil, And what else is, I think that's it for the strawberry banana blast. And then there's the pumpkin chai latte, which actually sounds really good. I haven't tried that one yet. That one is a vanilla trim shake, organic pumpkin, cinnamon essential oil, clove essential oil. It includes chia seeds, coconut oil, doTERRA greens, that's superfood, coconut milk. So that actually sounds really yummy. I'm looking forward to trying that one. And I'm sure you have your own smoothie recipes, but these are just going to be some examples that you can try. It'll be 7 smoothie recipes, so you can try a different one every day. Another one is the healthy peppermint Reese's. For all you chocolate lovers, this one includes coconut milk, banana, peanut butter, a chocolate trim shake, and peppermint. And then there's the dark mocha chocolate, which is the chocolate trim shake. It includes organic cacao powder, chia seeds, coconut oil, doTERRA greens, and coconut milk. And the berry avocado bliss smoothie, which has coconut milk, frozen blackberries, avocados, bananas, peanut butter, doTERRA greens, and I think, yeah, the vanilla trim shake, and a little sprinkle of cinnamon. That one sounds good, actually. I might try that before March 1st. Then there's one called the Brain Booster. It includes blueberries, banana, cucumber, chia seeds, non-dairy milk, vanilla trim shake, or doTERRA greens, or the superfood. And then the last one is the Fresh Start, which includes watermelon, doTERRA green, vanilla trim shake, and water. Don't those sound awesome? And then I'm going to leave you a link for the blog post that has even more recipes that can be made with essential oils. And so I hope that you try some of those recipes out. I'm excited to hear which ones you try and what you thought about them. So that's going to be on day 2. We'll share those recipes for you. On day 3 of the cleanse, we're going to talk about healthy eating, obviously, how often we should be eating. Some people say every 2 to 3 hours. Other people say no, you shouldn't eat that often, or big meals, small meals. Everybody has, we're talking about how extremely important it is to keep our metabolism going, to help us avoid cravings, and how to control overconsumption of food when you get hungry. Maybe some ideas like setting your alarm so that you know when to eat and what to have for snacks. We'll be discussing all those things on day 3. And we're also going to share the top 10 tips for clean eating. So stay tuned for that on day 3. And then on day 4, we're gonna talk about why cleansing is so important. I highly encourage everyone, as I mentioned, to invest in their health. Of course, as I mentioned, I'm going to be using the Cleanse and Restore Kit. And if you haven't already, then we'll be talking a little bit about how that's working out. I'm going to tell you about my journey. And I hope that you share your journey too. What are you doing? How are you preparing your meals? What are you doing to cleanse your body? Let's share ideas. That's what this cleansing together is all about. So share the love, share your ideas. Let's do this together. I'm also going to be sharing some blog posts from doTERRA that talk about wellness and detoxification and the importance of cleansing. So you can stay tuned for that. And then on day 5, we're going to talk a little bit more about doTERRA, the questions that come up a lot around doTERRA. What are essential oils? How do I choose them? Can I get oils from anywhere? We'll be talking about why I think doTERRA essential oils are so amazing. So we'll be discussing that on day 5. And we'll be sharing some videos and blog posts, and we'll talk about the different ways to use essential oils for those of you who this is their first experience with essential oils. So the topical, aromatic, internal, we'll discuss all of that. And then on day 6, we're going to obviously talk about exercise, the importance of exercise and how that's going to enhance our cleanse and help us along, especially if one of our goals is to manage our weight, maintain, or lose weight. The importance of physical movement, stretching, breathing. Some people like yoga, other people like calisthenics, other people do Zumba. And so I hope that you'll share with us what you're doing in the form of exercise so that you can give us some ideas and cheer us on. And we'll also talk about the importance of drinking lots of water during the cleanse, and all of those important things. And then on day 7, we're going to just kind of review how the week went, talk about our struggles, what we've done to follow through, to stay motivated, to keep on the path. And so especially on day 7, I encourage you to share. Tell us how your week went. Reflect on the week, and so what's your biggest win? What were you struggling with? What are you most excited about? Have you seen any changes? We're going to share all those things on day 7 in the Facebook group, so we hope that you'll share how your week is going. And I'm going to be sharing how it's going on with the Cleanse and Restore kit, because as I mentioned, it'll be my first time actually using all of the protocols together, so we'll share some of that too. And that'll be day 7. So that's just a little sneak peek of what the week is going to be like. That was just the first week. We have week 2, week 3, week 4. We'll be discussing those in the webinars coming up next. So how about it? Are you ready to get started? Are you ready to change your life and your lifestyle, to get on the path, to remove toxins from your body, your home, your life? Have you been wanting to improve your health and wellness, to feel more energized and get back to the slim and sassy you? Well, then I hope that if you haven't already, that after this discussion, you've decided to join us next month for the 30-day cleanse. Come on, join us, commit. I'm sure that you'll agree that the real key to fulfilling our desires is that we stop putting it off, right? Do it today. I like that quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. She said, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift." That's why it's called the present. So let's do this together. Let's get started today to accomplish some of our goals and desires. And instead of trying to do it by ourselves, then let's work together and encourage one another. Now, I know that this is a lot of information. We went through this really fast, and we're going to cover a lot more information during the 30 days. But the good thing about the 30 days is that we're going to add a new step to the process every day during the cleanse. You'll be able to ask questions and share best practices. So I don't want anybody to feel overwhelmed, like, oh, this is too much. I don't think I could do this. No, we're going to work on this together. So don't feel overwhelmed. Just start where you are. I love the quote from Theodore Roosevelt. He said, "Do what you can with what you have where you are." So That's what I'd like for us to do. Let's get started, cleanse together. Let's start where we are and take it one step at a time. So thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time and attention. I'm so excited to see what we can accomplish together as a tribe. I want to let you know that in addition, again, to the Facebook focus group, as I mentioned, the plan is to have a weekly webinar during the month of March so that we have an opportunity to check in with each other, to assist in preparing for what's going to be coming up for the following week, and to help anyone with any challenges that they might encounter. So we hope that you can join us. But as I mentioned, if you're not available for every single week, no worries. It's going to be recorded and you can review them when you have a moment. Right now, as I mentioned, they're scheduled for Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So every 7 days, starting March 8th, March 15th, and March 22nd. The last one is going to be on Friday, March 31st, because that's the end of the month, and it'll be after the 30 days, we'll be able to review how the month went. However, as I mentioned, if you all decide that there's a better time to connect, then I hope that you'll post your ideas and the times on the Facebook group, and we'll let the majority decide what works better for everyone. So if you haven't registered yet, please do so. Do it now so you'll get all the updates and the messages and a link of the recording. In addition, if there's any questions, I'm happy to take them now. I actually muted everyone while I was doing the presentation so we wouldn't get any background noise since I'm recording. But feel free to unmute yourself if you have any questions that you'd like to make, or feel free to send me a chat message. Does anyone have any questions? So there's a question about the wholesale membership and the Cleanse and Restore kit that I mentioned in the beginning. As I mentioned, this is one of our, or did I mention it? It's one of our enrollment kits that are available. And it's the least expensive way to obtain the Cleanse and Restore kit, since you're going to get it below wholesale cost. So the way doTERRA works is you join a wellness, I call it the wellness membership club. So think of Costco, you join an annual membership, you pay the annual fee, and then you're able to shop at Costco for a year. It's the same thing with doTERRA. You pay a $35 membership fee, and you're able to get all of the products available on the doTERRA line at wholesale prices. That's 25% off the retail price. So if you're going to be getting more than a couple of oils, then I would say that's the way to go. Sign up for the membership. It's only $35. It's for the whole year. You get 25% off of everything that you purchase for the year. And an even cheaper way of going is when you enroll or join with an enrollment kit, and the Cleanse and Restore kit is one of the enrollment kits. So you're going to get the enrollment kit even cheaper than the 25% off that all of us who are already members pay. So it's a really great deal. If you've been on the fence and you're not sure if you want a membership or if it's going to be worth it, do it. It'll totally be worth it. When you get the enrollment kit, the membership fee is waived. You get it below wholesale cost, so that would be the way to go, especially if you're considering starting with the Cleanse and Restore kit. I'm happy to walk any of you through the process of ordering. Just private message me. We'll make arrangements to speak one-on-one and get you started. And I'm happy to answer any questions one-on-one. If you're feeling kind of shy and you don't want to speak up, or so much information, you have so many questions, you just want to think about what we've talked about, that's okay. Message me. I'll be happy to answer your questions one-on-one, or you can post them on the Facebook group page and ask any question, and I'll answer them for everyone's benefit. So if there's no more questions, again, register. If you see on the screen there, that's the website that you can go to register for the Facebook group. Once I get your information, then we'll add you to the group, and you'll get updated with all the information, and you'll receive all the posts and the links to the recorded webinars. So make sure to, if you're going to participate with us, that you do that. Do it today so you don't forget. Okay, any more questions? All right, then. Thanks again for joining me. It's been so good to share this experience with you. I look forward to starting this cleanse with all of you so we can support each other and learn natural remedies and protocols. I also hope that you'll connect with me via my social media sites for some great essential oil tips and recipes. Thanks again for spending this time with me. I know everyone's time is precious, and so I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedules to be with me. And until next time, I pray that you're filled with sparkling days. Ciao!